Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a prediction breakdown of Islam Makhachev versus Bobby Green taking place this weekend in the main event of UFC Vegas 49, UFC Fight Night, and UFC Vegas 49, Makhachev versus Green. And this is a pretty big matchup in the lightweight division. It's not the matchup we were looking for. We were originally looking at Islam Makhachev versus Beneil Dariush. Dariush pulled out due to an injury. Green steps up. It was a little bit of a confusion since we were originally looking at Dariush Makhachev, and the winner of that one would have got a title shot. The winner of Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje, but Dariush fell out. Bobby Green steps in on short notice at a catchweight bout, 160 pounds, and Bobby Green turning right back around after that win over Nasrat Haqparast. He had like 2 weeks ago now, or a week ago, a few weeks ago, just got a huge win over Haqparast, destroyed Haqparast for 3 rounds, schooled him up, and didn't even take much damage other than his hand hurting from punching, Haqparast so much. Before that, beat Alain Quinta, TKO'd him round 1. Before that, had 2 losses, but close one against Fiziev, which isn't that bad. And Moises, I thought he could have won that fight. Islam Makhachev, though, beat Dan Hooker in the first round. You know, it's just beat Moises and Drew Dober as well. This is a huge matchup in the not the lightweight division. This is the catchweight division. Great matchup. I'm really looking forward to this one. Green saved the event basically because this event should have been if Makhachev couldn't find an opponent and they had to reschedule him versus Dariush, which I think they should do, even if he wins this fight. This event should have been scratched off because what were you going to have as a main event? Saruki and Alvarez as the closest? Or Serkinov Herman? I don't understand how that's the co-main. But yeah, great matchup here though. I'm grateful for this. I'm gonna go for Islam Makhachev over over Bobby Green. I'm actually gonna go for Makhachev here. I don't agree with the odds though. I don't understand how he's that big of a favorite. Green has a legitimate chance to go out there, land one jab in Makhachev's face, break his nose, swell up his eye, break his jaw, which I don't understand he can do with a jab. But Green maybe can have a power jab and break Makhachev's jaw or something like that. All those 3 possibilities can happen. I don't understand how he's this big of an underdog. This makes no sense. This should be at least 3-1 for Makhachev, but he's a 720 minus huge favorite over Bobby Green. This makes no sense. But I do believe Makhachev's gonna win. I feel like he's gonna win this fight really clearly. 21-1, 30 years old, 5'10", 70.5 inch reach. Coming off a great win over Dan Hooker, but at the same time, he beat Dan Hooker, which now really isn't that great of a win. In hindsight, not really that great of a win, and also Hooker took that on short notice. Beat Dan Hooker though, submitted him early. Dan Hooker, this is annoying with Makhachev, man, because I'm not gonna be interested for his title shot because he's gonna be like, oh, you beat Bobby Green and Dan Hooker, but both of those guys took it on short notice. And this Bobby Green fight is gonna be at a catchweight bout. So I don't know, you know. Beat Thiago Moises, which is a really huge win. I'll talk about Moises with Green. Beat Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker was throwing calf kicks in that fight. Like an idiot. I don't know why he was doing that. That's the one thing he shouldn't have done. He should have stuck at range, try to find like a knee knockout, not throw calf kicks. I don't know what Dan Hooker was thinking in that fight, but he got the win. He got Kimura, and he capitalized. It was on Makhachev. Beat Thiago Moises before, which is very good. Makhachev has really good cardio, and really good. He outdid Moises. Moises did have some takedowns in that fight, but Makhachev submitted him, capitalized again. Before that, beat Drew Dober. It's just he destroyed Drew Dober, but Drew Dober doesn't have much on the ground, man. He always had problems with ground guys. That was probably the worst match for him in the lightweight division. In his Makhachev. And yeah, beat Moises though. Bobby Green though, just fought recently, just destroyed Nasrat Haqparast. Destroyed him for 3 rounds, tuned him up for 3 rounds. Haqparast has nothing for him. He had nothing for him. But if you notice in his career, Green doesn't have much power. That's what people have been talking about. Like people again in this matchup, people are like, Green doesn't have much power though. He doesn't have much power. He did beat Alan Quinta, and you can say, oh, Alan Quinta, he survived Hooker for 3 rounds, survived Cerrone for 5 rounds, survived Khabib. But Alan Quinta's older at this point. People start losing their chins, and it was a clean shot from Bobby Green, I guess, put him down. But he didn't knock him out cold or anything. It was a TKO. But it's Alan Quinta at this point. Haqparast is a good win. And he did take down short notice against Haqparast, I remember, right? Haqparast was supposed to fight John McGudessi on that card or something like that. But Rafael Fiziev, not really the greatest example, but Fiziev was a little bit too fast. Was a bit fast for Green in those first 2 rounds. I thought. I rewatched that fight earlier today. Actually, he was a bit fast for Fiziev. Maybe in the 5. If that was a 5 rounder, I think Green would have won. And he could have won the fight in general, but I think Fiziev was just a bit fast for him. Then this is where it is. Thiago Moises. This is where it is. When Bobby Green fights like a grappler, a high-level grappler, his stand-up kind of just kind of fades a little bit. He kind of is like a defensive. He's trying to defend the takedowns, and he won that fight. I thought. I still think he did win, but his stand-up wasn't as good, and he doesn't have much power either. And Moises was doing alright. I can see how the judges gave it to Moises, but I just don't think he did win that fight. I think Bobby Green should have won 2-1 at least, 3-0 maybe, but you never know. I know he beat Alan Patrick, but Alan Patrick at this point, come on, man. But against Clay Guida, Guida got him down a few times. He was defending the takedowns. He's defending takedowns against Clay Guida at this point, man. I know Guida's winning fights recently. Like, let's see. Who did he beat last time? No. I think deleted by accident. Who did he beat last time? Who did Clay Guida beat last time? I deleted my search thing by accident. Clay Guida. Clay Guida is coming off a win over Leonardo Santos. But I don't know how good that is, man. I don't think Green wins this fight. I don't see him winning. Against Francisco Trinaldo, but Green won that fight majority on the feet. That's how he won. Against Trinaldo got him down, man, a few times. I did think he did win that fight, even against Close as well. Against Ricard Close. And against Moises as well. Lately he's been doing good. But these guys don't wrestle. Like, he beat Alan Patrick. Venata is a good win, I understand, but Alan Quinta doesn't wrestle. Haqparast is a stand-up guy, so Green is going to look awesome against those guys. Fiziev was just too good on feet for the first 2 rounds. But you see, even the fights you think he won, and I do believe he did win those fights. He is making I can see how the judges give it to him. Even against Rashid Magomedov, another Dagestani back then, had some good grappling moments, I think Makhachev's gonna win. And Bobby Green says he cuts from 190. Not true at all. There's no way. Dustin Poirier's around his size. He cuts from like late 180s or something like that. No way. I don't know about that, but yeah. I'm gonna go Makhachev, man. Green's just lying. Green says he has something else different that other people couldn't do against Makhachev. But people can't do that because they can't do it. Like Dan Hooker. He tried. I don't know what Dan Hooker's game plan was in that fight though. Thiago Moises. He tried. He was taking down Makhachev. He was actually looking good, Moises, in that fight. But he didn't win. Makhachev eventually got onto him. Jude Ober. Decent early on, but eventually lost. Sarukian. He tried hard, Sarukian. Couldn't do it. It was a close fight with Sarukian, I understand, but still. I don't think Green wins this. I think he's going to lose really badly. The odds are dumb. I don't know what the odd makers are thinking. Green has a legitimate chance. He has a legit chance to win this fight this weekend and shock the whole MMA world. I just don't see it. But I think Makhachev should be at least 300, like minus 300 favor or something like that. I think that's fair enough. But not like a 720. If you want to make money, bet Green as a huge underdog. I don't see it. I think you should put some money on Makhachev too. But I don't know. I don't see this going to Green though. I don't think he's gonna win. He could do it. He has a good chance. I just don't see it. And if Makhachev has that extra 5 pounds as well, it is gonna help him in this fight. Makhachev's already a big guy enough. He's already a huge guy, huge built and everything. But those extra 5 pounds, those are gonna help Makhachev even more. It's gonna help Makhachev even more. He's already a big guy enough. He's already a wet blanket. I think he's gonna beat Bobby Green. I think this is how the fight's gonna go. Green's gonna look good early, move around a little bit, see what Makhachev kind of has. Makhachev will see as well. Makhachev will be patient early. Green will land a couple of good calf kicks on his Makhachev. And a couple of good jabs. I'll say Bobby Green wins the first round. I'll say he does. I don't know. I'll say Green looks good for like the first 2 minutes. On the feet, I think he'll be patient. I think Bobby Green will land good front kicks to the body. I think Makhachev will be like. I think he'll take a lot of takedowns early. I think 2 minutes left of the first round or something like that. Makhachev will get Green down, but it'll be an either round way. If you scored it damage based, Green won it. If it's wrestling based, no damage scored, you can score it for Makhachev. It'll be like an either way round 1. Round 2, Makhachev will start to do a bit better, pressure Green a little bit more. Green will start looking good again, but Makhachev takes him down. Land some good shots on the behind the ear of I think he'll get one knee against the cage, by the way. I think that will happen instead. I think when Green tries to roll over, Makhachev will take the back, standing rear naked choke. Down goes Green. He's done. He's locked in. Hit the tap there. 2 minutes around in round 2. Fort is Makhachev gets the submission in round 2. Good fight though. Great fight in the catchweight division. Really the lightweight division. And yeah, and Makhachev will move on to, I hope, Beneil Dariush rebook. I don't even know what Dariush suffered. A fibula injury? I think that's like a shin injury or something like that. I don't know. I think you can get that healed quick. So, turn him around in May. Fight night main event. Winner can take on Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira. I would say. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't want him to get a title shot. I want to see Dariush. Because that's actually an interesting fight. But Dan Hooker and Bobby Green, those no, I won't be interested. I won't pick him. I don't think he wins against Oliveira. I don't even know. I think Gaethje could beat him. I really do believe Gaethje could beat Makhachev. Would he beat Makhachev? I think he could. I really do believe he could. But well, I think he would beat Dariush. But Gaethje and Oliveira, tough matchups for him, especially Oliveira. I don't even think he wins against Oliveira. Yeah, great matchup. I'm gonna go for Islam Makhachev, round 2 submission. Like and subscribe if you're watching. This is a prediction and breakdown of Islam Makhachev versus Bobby Green. Yeah, peace out, guys. Woo! Peace.